Jewelry, take one.
So my sergeant came to me, and there was a double murder. And so he said to me, Nick, during the course of this robbery, he says, a piece of jewelry was stolen. He said it matched up with this bracelet. He says, so the necklace is still out there. So it was a gold chain, but interloped, and there it was silver. And all the way around it had a serpentine type of inset. And the way I could remind it, it was like the numbers 1511. So taking that, I went to, we called it one-stop shopping, because every animal that ever walked the face of the earth that did every crime was there. So it was a tenement building. We went there, and the first very door that we somebody answered was this matching necklace. And I can remember like it was yesterday. He was wearing a number 20 Detroit Lions. His name was Perryman. And so I said, listen, you got to come with us. And he goes, why? I says, oh, by the way, you won't be needing that necklace anymore. And he sort of like just stopped. I'm like, come on, let's go. I said, you want to be in cuffs or not? Because things aren't going for you very well right now. No, I go, you going to tell me what I need to know? Yeah. I go, what's it got to do with robbery? Good guess. So I brought him in, and I told him, I says, we were given a description of a guy that was involved in this. I said, why don't you run by? I says, because it fits yours exactly. He said, well, it wasn't me. I said, okay, well, who was it? My brother. I go, come on, your brother. You go, I've heard this before. You go, yeah, it was my brother with all these other guys. I said, okay, who were the other guys? He gives me the name Poetic and Vega and Tai, which is Taiwan. And so as we furthered it, we wound up going in and bringing in Eddie Fort. And Eddie Fort admitted to being there. They went there the first time and robbed the place. And so they got away with it the first time, and nobody ever called the police because they were in fear of them coming back. They said, what the hell, let's go back and do it a second time. And the second week they went back there, and then two of the old guys said, no, you're not playing us that way. And so they went after him. And so then, as the story went, they shot and killed the old men, and there was about 100 people there. So they were firing techs and shotguns and so on. So several of the other people, actually probably a dozen or so, also got shot. None of them killed. But it wound up being that Eddie and his little brother wound up solving the case. And I went by that. They got 50 years to life based on the two old men dying. And that was pretty much it.
So let's go back for a second on the day that you decide to go and talk to the suspect. You go to his house and you identified him off of the stolen necklace?
No. All that happened after the sergeant showed me the jewelry. We went to this apartment tenement where basically they housed criminals. And so we went there. Like I said, it's like one-stop shopping. You just go there and you're going to find somebody dirty, violation of parole, or find dirty drugs on them, or a stolen property, whatever you have. And so we went there. It just so happened that the first door we knocked on, the guy that opens the door, first thing I locked on, he's wearing the necklace that matched that bracelet with the serpentine silver segment on it. And so I told him, I says, you're coming with me. He said, why? I said, well, you happen to be wearing some property that don't belong to you. I said, you won't be needing that. I took the necklace from off his body, and so he like sort of stammered a little bit, and he goes, so now what? And I go, well, now you're coming with us to the big house. What do you mean? I said, you got to come to our investigative office because things aren't going with you very well right now. He goes, how so? So, well, you know, guess what happened? People are dead, and you happen to be wearing the jewelry for one of the people that got killed. Yeah, well, it wasn't me. I go, well, who was it? My brother. I go, okay, come up with a better one than that one. He goes, no, it was my brother. I said, okay, your brother did what? So, well, him and a bunch of other guys, one of the guys was Poetic, another one was another one was Taiwan. He says they went and they did the gambling house robbery because they knew it was illegal and that they were not going to get caught for doing it. So, in fact, they went there and they did do the robbery. They got all kinds of jewelry and kinds of personal items and money and so on. And there was a lot of people there, so they got a lot of stuff. So then, like I said, everybody clammed up. Nobody said nothing. I mean, they did in their own circles, but not to the point where people went to others and said anything. They were a fear of their life. These guys were bad guys.